research ko, sabi niya kasi, he is a giant of a man and he is over 9 feet tall. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang siya flat na 9, bagkus ay over pa doon. Ang dinescribe po is 9 feet, 9 inches. So I believe na mayroong dalawang 6-footer dito. One is our very own pastor at yung isa ay yung ating fashionista leader na si Sir JP. Tama po ba? Okay, so special mention sila. Ngayon, 6 feet pa lang po yun. So 6-footer pa lang po yun. Pero po, meron naman akong pandagdag dun sa 3.9. At 3 feet, 9 inches. At hiningi ko na po yung tawad niya yon kay Ate Buteng. So, I would like to imagine na nakatayo po si Brother JP dito, hawak niya sa kanyang uluhan, sa paa, si Mami Buteng o si Sister Rosel. Patawarin mo ako, Ate Buteng. Dahil straight kita. So, kapag tumayo sila, ganoon po katangkad si Goliath. He is indeed a giant of a man. And then, he wore a bronze helmet and a coat of a male that weigh 125 pounds. Kung yung mga ikinakasal, meron silang mga coat, no? Yung mga lately po, ang daming mga kinakasal, no? Nagagwapuhan sila. Meron po silang mga coat na sinusuot. Mabigat na yon somehow, pero siguro wala pang 2 kilo. O kung sasabihin man natin, 2 kilo, yun 125 pounds. Kinalculate ko na rin po. Nasa 56.82 kilos po siya. Or approximately 57 kilos. So, ang kilo mo ay nasa 50 kilos lang. Definitely, hindi mo kakayanin na magsuot ng isang coat na 57 kilos. Ako nga, kilos, pero hindi ko kayang suotin yon. Huwag nyo nang alamin. Secret ko yon. Okay? So, let's leave something private para sa mga buhay natin. Anyway, kita nyo naman. So, ganun po yung itsura niya, no? And then, he wore bronze leggings and he slung a bronze javelin over his back. Ganito po yung itsura niya. Ayan. So, meron siyang bronze helmet, meron siyang coat of a male, and then, meron siyang spear at saka yung greaves o kaya yung kanyang mga leggings. Si Heidi nga, nung siya nung nanalo, 50 kilos lang yung dala niya. Sa loob ng ilang segundo lang, champion na siya. Yan pa kaya, nasuot-suot niya. No? Coat pa lang yon, 57 kilos. Wala pa yung sinasabi doon sa iba niyang accessories. To continue, the shaft of his spear was as heavy and thick as a weaver's beam, tipped with an iron spearhead that weighs 15 pounds. So yun daw pong kanyang sibat. Yung hawakan pa lang daw po niya, napakabigat na. Tapos yung tip pa daw po niya, nasa 15 pounds. Napaka-fix talaga ng illustration niya sa Bible para ma-recall natin o kaya ma-imagine natin kung gaano kabigat yun. And 50 pounds is approximately 7 kilos. So nung mag-javelin niya ito, okay? Alam niyo yung javelin, tama? Sa inchams, yung parang malaking toothpick. Okay? Kapag initcha niya yun sa'yo, patay kang bata ka. Okay? Huwag kang mag-expect na itagal na kaki ang ambulansya, karas mo, mabiyeko. Okay? So kapag tinamaan ka nun, wala ka talagang ikakabuhay. And then Goliath stood and shouted across to the Israelites, "Do you need the whole army to settle this?" Kailangan ba ng isang hukbuhan para masettle natin ito? Choose someone to fight for you, and I will represent the Philistines. We will settle this dispute in single combat. So one-on-one kami mo. Mamili kayo, ako na yung mag-represent karang Philistines. Okay? So what do you think? That is the situation. What do you think now will happen later? And of course, after the situation, mayroong proposition itong si Goliath. Sabi niya, "If your man is able to kill me, then we will be your slaves. But if I kill him, you will be our slaves." At sinabi niya, "I defy the armies of Israel Send me a man who will fight with me. Ang sabi niya, kapag napatay niya ako, okay, so good luck. Kami ay magiging alipin ninyo. Pero kapag napatay ko siya, kayong lahat ay magiging alipin namin. At sinunod niya, I defy the armies of Israel. What is the meaning of the word defy? Napakabigat ng curse na invite niya sa sarili niya. Defy is something like, I dare the armies of Israel. Na anong agawa na ng armies of Israel? That's something like, sige ngapin, lawin ko nung nanong agawa yo. So that is the proposition. That was the condition. Now that they have received it, what do you think will be the reaction of the person who have heard it? Kung ikaw ang nasa sitwasyon ni Saul at ng mga Israelita, how are you going to react? We have had varied reactions here. Sabi niya, when Saul and the Israelites heard this, they were terrified and deeply shaken. Yeah? Para siguro, uy, nanggawan tamo, matita na kanyan. Yeah? Nat, nanggawan tamo. So, pati Saul, may ngakarugan. And then magja-jump po tayo dahil sa medyo mahaba-haba ang kwento na ito. Sa verse 32, along the way, for 40 days, ito pong si Goliath ay para leong umatungal na for 40 days, sinisigaw niya, send me a man who will fight me. For 40 days po, mga pakarinela-reng Israelites. Kasi makanita, aldoldo yung gugulisak na. Until one day, inutusan po nitong si Jesse, ang kanyang anak, na magdala ng pagkain para sa kanyang mga kapatid. And then, dimdam niya pong David. Ne? So, yung dimdam niya, naano ka noon sasabihan na ng Goliath ay niya, Hana. So, kung anong narinig mo, yun na yun. Okay? Actually, meron ngang reward, sabi ng hari. Bibigyan siya ng kayamanan. Ipapakasal siya sa kanyang anak na prinsesa. Ano pa? At ang buong sambahayan ay hindi magbabayad ng buwis. Pero that is not what is in the mind of David. Sinabi niya kay Saul, no? Don't worry about a thing. Ang sabi niya, David told Saul, I'll go fight this Philistine. Sa isip niyo po ba masaya itong si Saul nung sinabi ni David na, huwag kang mag-alala, akong bahala, ako ang lalaban. Okay? Akong lalaban kay Goliath. Ano ang isinagot po nitong si Saul? Don't be ridiculous. Parang sinabi niya sa layman's term, ano ba, nagpapatawa ka? Nagpapatawa ka ba? Hindi naman ako natatawa. Okay? So don't be ridiculous, Saul replied. There is no way that you can go against this Philistine. You are only a boy. And this has been in the army since he was a boy. Alam mo ba yung sinasabi mo? Parang ganun ang tono niya, no? Ikaw ay isang bata lang. Samantalang itong si Goliath, he had been in the army since he was a boy. So kung makikita natin physically, hindi lang po yung physical na structure, yung malaki nilang kaibahan. Meron din pong pagkakaiba in terms of age. Sabi niya, since he was a boy, so ibig sabihin, matanda na si Goliath. Nag-research ako. Hindi na exact kung anong edad ni Goliath nung siya ay pinatay ni David. At hindi rin ma-exact kung kailan o anong edad ang exact na edad nitong si David. Pero there was analysis. Hindi ka po pwedeng magpunta sa military duty kung hindi ka 20 years old. Okay? So si David, 8 silang magkakapatid. Ang kanyang kapatid na 3, sila ay nasa military duty na. Ibig sabihin, nasa age 20 above na sila. Pero si David, siya ang bunso sa 8 magkakapatid. So to calculate, kung yung 3, no, nasa military duty, nasa age 20 na sila. Yung pang-apat, 19. Yung pang-lima, 18. Yung pang-anim, 17. Yung pang-pito, 16. At itong si David ay nasa 15. That is just a speculation. Ang age po ni David ay nasa 15 to 19. The fact that he is not in the military duty, wala pa po siya sa 20 years old. In other words, kasing edad mo. Excuse me po ha, sa iba. Yun lang pong nasa age range. Huwag po tayong mag-amen kung nasa 21 po tayo. Okay. So, nasa 15 to 19. Okay? So, that is a speculation. Banwahan niya kanta, imanang David. Okay. So, to continue po, buti na lang, itong si David, nung sinabi sa kanya na, you are just a boy. Buti na lang, hindi siya nakinig dun sa discouragement, dun sa discouraging words nitong si Saul. He was never discouraged by the words that was spoken by Saul. Instead, naalala niya yung 1 Timothy 4:12. Anong sinasabi ng 1 Timothy 4:12? Alam ko, alam niyo yan. Because you are not going to let anyone think less because you are young. Tama ba? And you have to be examples to all believers in what you teach, in the way you live, in your love, in your faith, and in your purity. Sabi niya, hindi po pwede. Hindi ibig sabihin na bata ako, wala akong magagawa. Hindi niya hinayaan ng kanyang buhay ay hindi magamit para hindi masolusyonan ang great problem nilang si Goliath. Instead, nakakita siya ng 3 opportunities. And these opportunities are what am I going to share with you this evening. So yung 15 minutes a while ago is but just an introduction of my sharing with you. Okay. So nakakita siya ng 3 opportunities. The first opportunity is the opportunity of strength. Okay? Hindi lalaban itong si David sa isang malaking mama, sa isang malaking soldier, o sa isang malaking, mandirigma, kung hindi niya inaakalang malakas siya. Di sana, umurong na siya. That opportunity of strength, he was able to enjoy it because he has the power of optimism. Optimistic niya po, David. Tingnan natin, doon sa sinasabi niya, don't worry about a thing. Huwag kang mag-alala. So, hindi siya warrior. Okay? And I'll go fight this Philistine. At sinabi pa niya, I have been taking care of my father's sheep, he said. When a lion or a bear comes to steal a lamb from the flock, I go after it with a club and take the lamb from its mouth. And if the animal turns on me, I catch it by the jaw and club it to death. Makilaban ko kaya. Balo yo po tang itang leon o itang oswan, tangkaning si paten, ing kanakong tupa, napapabantin ng tatang ko. Papaten ko lang. So nakita niya na training ground niya yon. Kung hindi ka malakas, hindi ka makakapatay ng leon. Okay, gusto niyo pumatay ng leon? Meron akong dala. Sinong gustong pumatay? Wala. Marvin? Okay. So parang sinabi niya, magtutuos kami. O, nung angitang leon kinurungan eh. That lion and a bear, hindi ko inurungan. Ito pa kaya? Okay. Do you know that in any contest, that I have written, it's always useful to demoralize the opponent and strike fear in their heart. Ngayon ko na-realize, kung ikaw ay pupunta sa isang contest, halimbawa, dance contest na lang, JM will agree with me. Sa costume pa lang, aayusin nyo na. Tama? Where is JM and all the dancers here? I am not a dancer. I could not relate. Pero Pero kung sasayaw ka, sa costume pa lang, aayusin mo na. Bakit? May panakot effect na yon. Dahil kapag takot na ang kalaban sa'yo, dalawa ang posibleng mangyayari. Number 1, yung isa hindi natutuloy. Kapag takot ka, nakamakyabe. Balo mo masanding ka boses. O nang huling tatakot ka, ay alipo, pwede. Kaya po talaga si Ara, po talaga pwede. Yakwera ako pikyabe singing contest. Ang gambisa ako. Not because tatakot ko, pero tatakot lang na ako. Ne? So sabi ng mako, anak, sega na ganang bagay, pagkabayan mo. Okay? Di na mo kang kamarinayan, anak, kasi dadalami ng apelido tamo. Okay? So nakinig ako sa nanay ko. And then, yung pangalawa, in case of going to the battle, but with fear and apprehensions, alam mo, lalaban ka man, pero daladala mo sa puso mo, yung takot, ang pangamba, palagay mo, magiging confident ka sa gagawin mo? Hindi. Matatalo ka rin. That is why I have written there that fear is a powerful weapon of the enemy to every one of us. Dahil alam niya na kapag natakot ka, marami ng bagay ang pupwedeng mawala sa atin. Okay? Kapag takot ka, hindi ka na mag-share ng word. Kapag nabubuhay tayo dun sa what if, hindi ka na magpapatuloy. Marami lang yung mga pangarap na hindi natutupad kasi natakot tayo. Okay? So that is the first opportunity. The second opportunity na nakita po nitong si David ay yung opportunity of strategy. That opportunity was enjoyed by him because he has the power of vision and direction. Nung na-convince na po niya itong si Saul, ang sabi ni Saul, okay, I allow you na lumaban ka. Ibinigay po ni Saul yung helmet, ibinigay po ni Saul yung kanyang coat of mail. At doon sa susunod na verses, David put it on, sinuot niya, strapped the sword over it, and took a step or two to see what it was like. For he had never worn such thing before. Hindi pa siya nakapagsuot ng ganoon. I can't go in this, he protested. I'm not used to them. So he took them off again. He picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream and put them in his shepherd's bag. Then, armed only with his shepherd's staff and sling, he started across to fight Goliath. Kung ikaw si Saul sa oras na yon, anong mararamdaman mo? Ipinahiram mo ang yung helmet, ipinahiram mo yung coat, tapos, peki ba na kaya ka? Ay, burining outfit ko. Ako comfortable. Ako pa sinuli din Leko na. Tapos, may akoya. Mintay kang sapa, kinawayang bato. Inimagine ko po si Saul. Siguro sinasabi niya, sa isip-isip niya, na ano kaya rugong gawa na nin kaya kaming pambato? O ruguman kukwaya rugong bato? Ano kayang gawa na kaninin? Ano kayang mamyalungan yata? Ramdam ko ang takot at pangamba ni Saul sa kanilang buhay. But just the same, things has to go on. And then, nagpatuloy po at yung third opportunity na nakita po ni David along the way ay yung opportunity of spirituality. And that opportunity was enjoyed by him because he has this power of confession. Kinonfess niya, no? Nung nakaharap na siya kay Goliath, sabi niya, David shouted in reply, "You come to me with sword, with spear, and javelin? I come in the name of the Lord Almighty." Bakit matapang siya? Actually, yung strength na yon, hindi siya nag-rely sa kanya. David was only strong because he knows that he is with the Lord. David is strategic because he knows he is again with the Lord. And David is spiritual because he knows that he is with the Lord. Ang tina ng sinabi, sige magmayabang ka, king nano mang atin mo. But I come only in the name of the Lord Almighty. Amen? And then, and the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied, remember, dinefy niya, challenge niya. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you, and cut off your head, and then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and the wild beasts, and the wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone will know that the Lord does not need weapons to rescue His people. It is His battle, not ours. The Lord will give you to us. Nalaman tuloy, sige po, let's give a clap of praise. Nalaman tuloy ni Goliath kung paano siya mamamatay. Pupugutan siya ng ulo. Siyempre, ginamitan siya ng sling. Sinubsubya po yung very spear na sundang. Kinuha po nitong si David. Siyang kanyang pinangpukol kay Goliath. Mutot niya, pati na yung kayang sword. Alam niyo po ba, it took only one courageous boy, one strong boy who stood with his faith so that everyone in the whole of Israel knew that there is a living God. But there are a lot of you here. It takes one courageous generation for Magalang to know that we have a living God. It takes one courageous boy like you for Pampanga to know that there is a living God. And it takes your life, one courageous at that, for Philippines to know that there is a living God whom we serve. Amen? You are the chosen generation. You are the empowered generation, and you are not seated there for nothing. Hindi ka magpupunta dito, hindi ka uupo lang dyan, uuwi, at wala kang gagawin sa henerasyon na to. Your life must be counted, just like this man, just like this boy. And the world needs you para may paalam that we have a living God na nagwo-work sa ating mga buhay. Amen? Your life has to be counted, and I know that it is. Make our life as influential to other people, the people we reach, from our family, from our friends, to our loved ones. Make the life count.
Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this message, take a minute to like and share this video and page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, mention your friends and loved ones. And if this ministry greatly impacted and touched you, and you would like to partner with us, you may check the following accounts on the screen. Thank you for watching, and see you again on our next video.